What's up? Is my mic working? Yes, it is. All right, perfect. Let me go to advanced audio properties and just turn it up a little bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. I think I prefer that. All right. I am back, and you know what I'm here to do. I'm here to play Pokemon. Pokemon Emerald Rogue, specifically. I gotta put out a message on Discord. Uh, uh, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah. Nice. I gotta say, this has become a lot easier now that I have stopped advertising my stream on Twitter and Mastodon. I think that was the correct move. Even if it's like doesn't immediately benefit me, I think usually people kind of get turned off from somebody if they're advertising their own channel on their Twitter page or their Mastodon page. It just doesn't seem like the thing that would do. It doesn't seem like something that would do all that much for me, if that makes sense. But anyways, we're here. We're in it. We're here to do our thing. Rearranging some shit. Yep. What are some of the quests here? Exit a rest stop with 50,000 money in your pocket. All right, hold on. That sounds like a cool objective. After collecting the 8th gym badge, exit a tough route within 1 minute. Hmm. Beat all 8 gym leaders without any Pokemon feigning? Ooh, jeez. Win a full run without any Pokemon ever feigning. What up after my ad about Starbucks, which says just stick around with the ad to support you? Well, that's funny because those ads do not support me. I don't get ad revenue from those, actually. So Twitch is lying to you. I turned off ads. I don't know why they still run them. God damn it. I need to I'm gonna check that, in fact. Channel. Where's the on Twitch. Yeah. Got method affiliate agreement. No, that's not what I want to look at. God damn it. Son of a. Ooh. Let's see. Rewards, channel points, emotes, drops. Moderation. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be there. Huh? Ads. Yeah, look. Ads are disabled. Yes, Pokemon. Here, guys, check this out. You can see this is the ads page. This is what I see on my end. So you can see there's this ads manager, ad schedule, and all that. Um, but I have ads turned off. Twitch should not be showing you this. It'd be disabled by using mid-roll ad breaks. Fuck no. Twitch runs ads anyway. Yeah, that's a shame. That's just a shame. Pure evil. Yeah, basically. Look, here's the thing too, right? You see this tooltip at the top here? Affiliates can now earn new 55% ad revenue split. I'm only getting 30% of any of the money that gets generated from these ads. If I wanted to get 55% of the ad revenue, I'd have to run ads like every 30 minutes. Like mid-roll ads. Are you fucking kidding me, Twitch? God damn, dude. But anyways, look, if you actually want to support the channel and like you're interested in doing that, if you have the money to do it, then watching ads or something like that is not the play. That's not the play. It would be like, I don't know, maybe subscribing. I only see 50% of that revenue, too. Donating, maybe. I don't know. Look, whatever. That's not a solicitation. I'm not interested in telling anybody to donate or subscribe or whatever. It's enough that people are watching, and that makes me feel good about this. Anyways, that's frustrating, but it only compounds on frustration I was experiencing earlier. Because I wanted to play some Minecraft before doing this, but there's a new update. The 1.20.6 update came out recently, and apparently they also recently released an Optifine update for that, which is cool. You know, I'm definitely a Optifine appreciator. Ooh, I have some berries. So I downloaded that, installed it to 1.20.6, but the problem is 1.20.6 breaks every single resource pack. I'm not even kidding. There were resource packs I was using for 1.20.4, and then I tried to load them in 1.20.6, and they fucking failed to load all the resources every single time. And everything I tried to fix it, like, didn't work. I have a relatively, like, strong knowledge of how resource pack compatibility works, but the thing is, it's hidden in so many nooks and crannies. I literally could not find what the thing was that was breaking it, and when I tried to address it, it still broke. It still, like, wouldn't load the resource pack, or the resource pack wouldn't show up, or anything like that. So now I guess I just have to wait for the author of the original resource pack that I edited to release the new version, so I can, you know, input my custom textures over it and basically have that groundwork so Minecraft doesn't shit itself every time I try to not have the default textures. Yeah. God, Minecraft is so fucking, like, hostile to modders and stuff. The updates, what changes in the updates is so opaque, and Java's just not the most user-friendly language. The least they could do is make it easy on modders by saying, hey, if you have this in your resource pack, you need to change that, and that's it. Like, resource packs, mods, data packs, this is what changes for this version. But no, they can't even do that. So everything breaks between versions. Honestly, it's ironic because this was supposed to be a bug fix. This was a bug fix update that broke more than it fixed. But you know what that is? That's enshittification. You know, you would think Minecraft being handled by a large company with plenty of resources would make it so that they could make things run relatively smoothly. But the incentive just isn't there. They have every incentive to make things as shitty as possible because that takes the lowest amount of effort, and they're gonna still get their financial returns at the end of each quarter anyways. So, like, why make the game good? Why make the game usable, playable, and, like, friendly to the mod community if that doesn't get you any extra money? You know, there's just no incentive to do that. And so now I have to fucking wade through half of my afternoon trying to fix a resource pack that wasn't broken to begin with, but you know, such is life. Such is capitalism. Orangeberries. I should plant more of those. I will plant Rothberry, Peachaberry, Persianberry. What other berries should I plant? I want to plant more berries, but I'm not a berry-heavy, like, player. Aspearberry, Deep Frost. Ooh, Aspearberry could be cool. Like that. What else? Chestoberry, that wakes you up. This heals paralysis. Man, if I had some of the, like, berries that reduce damage from super effective attacks, that would be pretty cool. But for now, I'll just plant those. That looks pretty good. Ooh, Lepa Berry actually could be really good as well. That's like an ether, but it's a replenishable resource. Believe it or not, until very recently, you couldn't buy ethers and elixirs in-game in Pokemon. Which is kind of wild as a feature thing. You know, you would kind of assume that since there's medicine and stuff that restore your HP. There would also be medicine that can restore your move usages, but evidently that's not the case. Or at least it wasn't until... I can't remember if it was Generation 7 or 8 that introduced that you could buy elixirs and ethers and max elixirs and stuff. But it was very recent. It was at the earliest, like, 2019. I remember, I don't think you could do that in Sun and Moon. Egg move tutor. Oh, these are the move guys. Okay, okay. Well, I don't know if Chinchou would learn anything especially interesting at when it hatches from the egg. Clothes shop. What is this? Oh. Oh, this is A, B, C, D, E, F. Oh, okay. That's just the colors. Gotcha. No, I don't want to change my name. Man, you know what would be cool? I wish they added, okay, yeah, these are the 4 templates, I guess. I wish they added the, like, Generation 2 templates. Because there are some really cool, GBA ROM hacks of a Generation 2 game. Like, oh, it's a ROM hack of Fire Red or whatever as the base game, but it's a remake of Pokemon Crystal or whatever. I would love to play as Gold from Gold, Silver, and Crystal in this game, because he's probably my favorite Pokemon protagonist out of the bunch. Battle shop. Ooh, they sell gems here. Oh, okay, I just realized I can stock up on some things before I get going. Okay. I don't know if I want to do that this time. Maybe I could do it next time. Wow, that's a pretty long list of stuff. Bye. A lot of stuff here, too. Some mints. I'm gonna actually buy a Modest Mint to use on Chinchou. Yes, I would like to, because Lantern is good for being a, like, damage sponge, and in order to do that, I need to have at least okay defense stats, because, you know, obviously it has a monster HP stat. But, you know. Yeah. Let's see. EU elections. EU elections, what do you have for me? Oh, thank you, Google. That's actually incredibly convenient. Yeah. Okay, I can talk about that in a bit. Kelly... Is there anything else I would want to do? You know what? I've got plenty of money on me. Why don't I try the Safari Zone? I would like 3. Sure, 1,000. Zigzagoon. No thanks, I'm alright. Galarian Zigzagoon, okay, that's a little bit different. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be using that either. Rogue, okay. Miltank. It's the normal fight area. Normal fighting and fairy Pokemon. Oh, okay. Okay, and it's got the little label there. So while I'm here, let's start going through the EU election results. The EU is composed of mostly liberals and, you know, the right wing. And that didn't change. But the far right did gain ground. That's unfortunate. This is preliminary results. Oh, here we go. Only 12 of 27 countries have finished counting. So this is not like the definitive results yet. Maybe I could come back with that later. But so far we have, let's see, EPP, this is the center-right bloc, the European People's Party, or whatever it is, gained 10 seats. They're now at 186. The Socialists and Democrats, the S&D, lost 4 seats down to 135. So they're still going strong, I guess. Renew Europe. This is Macron's bloc. Emmanuel Macron is a like a centrist liberal. He's like the centrist liberal of all time in Europe. They lost 23 seats. They're now down to 79 seats total. It seems they're hemorrhaging ground to the right wing here. The liberals, that is. Yeah, the ECR, this is the conservative bloc, gained 4 seats. Identity and Democracy, the far right, gained 9 seats. Greens, EFA, lost 18 seats. ECR is at 73. ID is at 58. Greens, EFA is at 53. NA, is that non-aligned? Lost 17 seats down to 45. The left only lost 1 seat down to 36. And then there are 55 seats that are just kind of assigned to others. So not looking great so far. That's what I'll say. I guess there's not a 6th Pokemon here. Really? Oh, Meditite. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna catch a Meditite just so I can add it to the decks while I'm here. If I could find it again. Rip Macron, they're gonna redo the elections now of the country or something, I've heard. Yeah, that's right. Macron's party, the RE, Renew Europe, actually got blown out so badly, Macron called for snap elections in France. Which is very funny, but it's also indicative of the failures of liberalism, as I will expound upon briefly. But before I mention that, let's take a look at that. Macron snap elections, France. There's some fuckery going on in the French elections that are coming up, as called by Macron. Yeah, Macron dissolves the French parliament and calls a snap election after defeat in EU elections. So he's trying to basically like reassert his political popularity or whatever in a set of French elections. I'm going to name you Mehdi. Yeah. Sassy nature. I'll need to buy a mint for that, but all indications are, if I look at the polling for France polling election. Why is it okay? Why is it showing me stuff from 2022? Thank you, Wikipedia. Holy shit, my lord and savior. Opinion polling for the 2024 French legislative election. This is the snap election that Macron called. Oh my god, that is the Rassemblement National with over 30% support. Okay, seat projections. Can you please give me a simpler version of this, Wikipedia? I know, like, I love you, but you're making this hard for me to read. Then again, French politics in general is hard to read. Anyways, the projection here sees that most projections have the RN, the far right party in France, gaining a bunch of seats, like a lot. And then where's Macron's party? Where is it? Seat projections, first round. Does it not have I guess yellow is Macron's party, and it's on a steady decline. You know what? I can just show the image. I'll just show this image. Here. French elections. So you can see here, we're in late 2022 to early 2023. This is Macron's party, is the yellow line. The LREM party. You can see it's dropping down, drop down, drop down, drop down. Noops, this is the, I think, the left block. They've also declined a bit, which is unfortunate, but then you can see here, this blue line is the far right party of Marie Le Pen. Or Marine Le Pen? Marie Le Pen? I don't really care that much about her name. And they are projected to get about like 30-something%, almost 35% it looks like, of the vote. So Macron is not having a good time, and he shot himself in the foot even harder by calling these snap elections, I think. It's not going well for him. Yeah, this is kind of like that. But it's important to note, the thing I wanted to mention is that this was inevitable. Because this is just what liberalism produces, right? Here we have the two major competing blocks in the European elections and in the French elections are the liberal bloc and the far-right bloc, right? So fascism versus liberalism. Now, it's important to remember that fascism is liberalism in crisis. When liberals don't know what to do, they will try to compromise with the far right. The far right gains ground because liberals have nothing to offer except for the status quo, because this is a liberal world order. Capitalism is the economic ideology of liberalism. The status quo of policymaking on that front has been austerity and privatization. Two things that fascists love, but liberals are known for doing. You know, even when like the fascists would do that worse, fascists are at least more populist about it. They're better able to signal to people that, hey, the liberals haven't done anything for you. And when they say that, they are correct. They are disingenuous, lying snakes, but they are correct to say that liberals haven't done anything for the common man, because liberals haven't done anything for the common man. There's been like a steady decline of living conditions and working conditions and material conditions broadly in Europe, everywhere where liberal parties or conservative parties, which are also liberals, are in charge, right? Typically, when things get better tends to be when socialist parties are in charge. Parties that are left of liberalism and are capable of challenging the liberal status quo from the left. People who are able to speak to that institutional distrust that aren't fascists, right? So that's the dynamic at play. Liberalism in crisis is fascism, and thus liberalism will never be able to defeat or hold at bay for long enough fascism, because liberalism is what produces that crisis. Does that make sense? You have like fascism is the disaster, and liberalism is the condition that produces that disaster. So liberalism isn't going to work because it's going to produce fascism. Fascism isn't going to work because it is a worse, more disastrous version of liberalism. The only thing that works in this situation is to push left, to push out of liberalism and into more socialist policymaking, more worker-oriented policymaking, which I have some critiques over the left blocs in Europe for, you know, not being able to get started, but, you know, those critiques aside, they're better than the liberals. You know? I mean, hell, in recent months, it's even been difficult to distinguish Macron's centrist liberal party from the far right because of how much he's been leaning into the anti-immigrant rhetoric. You know, this is part of the way that liberalism yields to fascism, and why I say fascism is liberalism in crisis is because liberal parties are experiencing a crisis of identity where they don't have a coherent platform other than business as usual. So they have to sort of inch closer to the right to sort of capture that voter base, or that's what they perceive that they have to do, because socialism is unthinkable to them. You know? So liberalism produces fascism, but liberal parties often become more like the fascist parties as well. Take a shot every time I said liberal or liberalism, and try not to die. Actually, don't do that. I'm not liable. And I'm also not liberal. You know, many such cases. But you know, you guys know that I don't like to dwell on doomerism. So there's one little there's one caveat I want to offer that could give like a ray of hope. And that is that the far right is, however incompetent liberals are, the far right is more incompetent, especially because at the international level, the far right parties, especially in Europe, they all hate each other. None of there are like 3 different far right blocks, and none of them can get along. And a lot of the parties, even within those far right blocks, don't like each other because they're nationalists. And it's the European kind of nationalism where people will look pretty much the same, but they will be so racist against each other that they'll like want to kill each other. It basically, imagine Balkan ultranationalism, but instead of people actively committing acts of terror and murdering each other, it's just countries being like politically unwilling to work with each other because those damn Frenchies over there, those damn Germans over there, like, you know. So fortunately, the far right, the racism of the far right is actually what's saving us from the racism of the far right, because they're too stupid to realize that if they formed a unified legislative bloc, they'd be able to actually do some shit. But, you know, like I've said before, this is going to be reminiscent of the Netherlands, where there's like 3 far-right parties, all of them hate each other, and they can't do anything, you know? Although there's also the other compounding factor that the EU doesn't really have the authority to do much anyways. Any of the significant things that they can really do is kind of kneecapped by the fact that they need unanimous approval to do it. Um, and you know, the far-right parties hate the EU anyway, so they'd probably rather drive it into the ground and have it not do anything. And honestly, at this point, I feel like the EU is in such poor shape, it might almost be better to let the EU dissolve, and that way left parties wouldn't really be hamstrung by the European Union. Because a lot of what the EU has done is just prevent countries from raising taxes. Because it, like, the capital flight thing is a myth, except for in the EU, because the EU was specifically created in a way that enables capital flight. You know? Anyways, what did I want to, I think there was something I wanted to look up. I don't know. Don't remember exactly what it was. It'll come back to me. This is where I can find a bunch of Pokemon that I've caught before. Yes. Well, not even Pokemon that I've caught before. I think it's just Pokemon that I've seen before. Because some of these Pokemon I have not caught. Smoochum! I don't care about Smoochum. I don't want no Smoochum. Let's catch Skarmory. Yeah. And I will name you Sarah. What kind of nature are we looking at? Neutral? That's fine. Flying Ghost Fire. Wait, I want to leave. Retire. Yes, I would like to exit the Safari Zone, because I think I spent all my Pokeballs. Maybe not. Oh, well. I caught 2 Pokemon. That's good enough for now. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to make that a segment. I might not. Probably not, but... Wait, hold on. There's one tweet that I think encapsulates all of what I've talked about in regards to the EU elections and how poorly the Liberals did. I want to find it. Let me see this. Where is I swear I can find this. It's here somewhere. Yeah, from our boy Vautism Speaks. No surprise conservatives won big in the EU elections when their primary opposition was soulless neoliberals who promised their constituents absolutely nothing beyond a continuation of the policies that have been slowly ruining everything. Yeah, pretty much. And as this person points out, you could apply this to literally any election where the two main contenders are liberals and like the far right. What are you gonna do, really? Wait, did I unlock a new setting or something? No, I don't want any curses. Let's start a new run. Dilly-dallied long enough. Oh wait, no, I need a mint still. I think this guy sells the mints, right? Yeah. Is there a Jolly Mint in here somewhere? There is. I'll take the Jolly Mint. Yeah, I have pure power. That's good. Bag, Jolly Mint, use on Medi. I would like to do that. Okay, so I'm taking a step in that direction there. I'm probably gonna catch. I'm gonna try to catch more Pokemon. I think this time. To do insane mode, hardcore mode, extreme mode. Win a full run with it. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm yet to win a full run, so maybe I should just focus on doing that first. Oh, I can only take one Pokemon? Well, I guess I can put the other ones in the PC. That's perfectly fine. Okay, cool. Oh, dude, I actually really like this. I really like this. I think I'm gonna make a habit of coming back, catching some Pokemon, and like giving them good natures and stuff, and then just dropping them in the PC. I like that. I really like that. All right, let's go. Calm magical route. It's probably psychic types. Average warm route. I don't know. Average sharp route. Let's I don't know. Probably just kind of roll the dice on this one. Maybe I'll go the short route. I'm gonna try taking the shortest possible route each time on this one. Unless there's a wild den, in which case I'll go catch a Pokemon there, because I don't think I got that that achievement last time. Calm course route. Sure. Oh, I don't have a bike. I should have bought a bike. Oh well. I can do that next time. Wooper. Well, I mean, I can acquire the sire. The name you live. Nature neutral, that's perfectly fine. Magby, also good. I like having a fire type. I will name you Maxie, of course. I have to do the Team Magma reference whenever the opportunity presents itself. Shuppet. Banette is pretty cool. I will not nickname you, though. Wow, horrible nature. Did that. Diglett. Very fast. Could be useful early game. So, sure. Not gonna nickname you either. Level 1 Growlithe. Fuck it. Why not round out the team? Charmander. I kind of like that. Let's see. Who do I want to get rid of? Speed up, defense down. What do you have? Flash Fire. I'm gonna get rid of probably either Magby or Growlithe. Probably Growlithe. Neutral nature, that's perfectly fine. Now I can defeat a Pokemon. And there we go. Alright, everybody's learning a bunch of moves. You love to see it. Ooh, Mud Slap. Get rid of Sand Attack. Water Gun. That's just worse bubble. Ever since they updated stuff. Smog, Leer, Ember, Smoke Screen. Probably Leer. I don't foresee myself ever getting much use out of that. Shadow Sneak. That is an insanely good move. I will forget Spite. Nice. Slam. Mudsport could actually be kind of useful because I don't have any electric types. Or anybody who is electric type who would be using electric type moves yet. So it wouldn't hurt me at all. It would only help. Maybe get Tail Whip out of there. Fire Spin. Also quite useful, potentially. I'll get Smoke Screen out of there. Oh, Magnitude for sure. Alright, get Mud Slap out of there. Alright, cool. I think the focus this time is going to be two things. The focus for this run through Pokemon Emerald Road is going to be twofold. Number one, find a wild den if possible. So I can get that nice, that quest done. In progress. Where's the, Oh, repeatable. Okay, cool. Where's the, let's see, fill 100. Big Saver. Yeah, I'll pin this one. So there we go. Capture a Pokemon from a wild den, because I want to get the hub upgrade. I want to see what that is. And I also want those berries. And then number two is just... I think I want to just go back and catch some more Pokemon, if possible. Right? Like, once I'm done with this run, go back to the hub area. Try doing the, like, quickest route to victory thing. But ultimately, like, you know, look for the wild den and stuff like that. Get some money as well. Fight a bunch of trainers. That sort of thing. Hello! Full 5 Tauros. Okay, cool. And Doduo. Alright, that's some money. Oh, there's more stuff over here. Marginally more stuff. I think I got all the Pokemon already. That was a way out over there. I took that last time. Trainer. Ah. Miltank. Gotta switch for this one. Okay, get out of here. Got some money there. That's good. No items here. Alright, cool. Battle Prep Rest Shop. Or Rest Stop, I guess. No, I don't need to see how a Pokemon evolves. Wait. No, I don't. Okay. I thought there was gonna be something with the Reaper cloth for this one, but then I just remembered that Shuppet evolves through level up, and the meme is just that Shuppet is a Rotom, but they put a Reaper cloth over it or something like that. Or alternatively, Rotom is what happens when you take the Reaper cloth off of Shuppet, you know? Which I think is a cute concept. I don't know how real that is, but you know. I can buy some stuff right away. Ooh, Ghost Gem. Get an enhanced Shadow Sneak. That'd be neato. Ability capture. Ooh. I don't know if anybody would benefit from that so much that I would care to use it, but eh. Does anybody have a really bad nature? You do. Okay, okay. So I will... I just need like 20. There we go. I'll sell 2 of these berries so I can buy 1 either Naughty Mint. Yeah, you know what? Sure, Naughty Mint. And then use that on Shuppet. Yes, I would like to. So then that becomes attack up, special defense down, which is good. Because I don't need you to be defensive, but I do need you to hit like a truck. Yeah. So I guess in that case, I'm not getting the Ghost Gem. Not this early, anyways. I feel like that might be kind of unnecessary. Egg Roof Tutor. Well, I don't have any money, so I gotta move on. Mighty Trainer. Now, I'm anticipating, like, Roxanne or something, so. I've saved state, but I've... Scout's Honor, not gonna load the state or whatever. Oh, okay, Juan. Of course it'd be water type. What's my ability here? Water Absorb. Oh, baby, that's perfect. That's not perfect. Let's get you out of here and do some of this, I guess. Okay. Barboach. Switch back to my water type boy. Or girl, I guess. Oh, you have electric type moves. I can take care of that pretty easy. Alright. Gym badge. Okay. So now what's the shortest path to victory here? Oh! Never mind that. There's a wild den. Oh, there's 2 wild dens. This looks like one objective actually accomplished. And I'll get to talk about the only good liberals in existence, because they're more social democrats than anything, I think. Strong Pokemon. Alright, who is it? Lunatone. Okay. I will catch it. Yeah. Rock Psychic. Do I have any use for that? Probably. I think I want to have Charmander rather than Maxie. I'm not a fan of like repeating types. Even though I have Live and Diglett, I think Ground is a better type to repeat than Fire. I'll name you Claire. Okay. Yay, quest completed. Pinned. Wild Den. Complete! So I'll get those rewards once I either wipe out or go back to the hub of my own volition. Unpin? Yes. There we go. Collector Plus. Fill out 100 Pokedex entries. National Dex. 77 owned. Okay, so I'm on my way there, actually. Which is good. Tough Course route, so that's rock types. Average corrosive route, that's steel. types or like something. Average corrosive or tough. I'll take the tough route. Why not? There's only 2 Pokemon of interest here, but that should be okay. Rock Smash. Oh, I have all 8 HMs now. That's sick. And they're all, Ooh, Waterfall. Yes! Oh, man, this is like, it's like cheating. Except not. Fly. Okay, yeah. Oh, they updated Fly, too. I remember in Generation 3, if you were here for the Pokemon Emeralds 8 stream, then you'll remember that Fly used to not be 90 power, 95 accuracy. In fact, it used to be 70 power, 95 accuracy until Generation 4. Generation 4 is when they changed that. So Fly used to actually be not that good. Dragon. Well, I like that. So I will get rid of Growl. Skywave. Varying intensity. Oh, this is the one that does random damage. I don't think I care much for that. I think I would actually rather have Confusion. Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp is a really good move. Not gonna lie. So the question is it better than Nightshade and or Screech? I don't see myself really using Nightshade, like, ever. So I haven't thus far. Bulldoze. Probably not, actually. Because, Diglett, I almost said dildo. Clip it, ship it, fuck it, whatever. Diglett doesn't have the kind of defenses that would let it stay in long enough for Bulldoze to really be useful. Yeah, lol moment. Confuse Ray, always a welcome addition to the moveset. Yay, Charmeleon. And that's another Pokedex entry. Actually, it's another 2, because I caught Claire earlier. Yeah. 3 level balls. That's going to be useful. Although I think level balls are more useful early game than late game. Moon balls. Those are good for Pokemon that evolve with the Moonstone, which is weirdly specific. Wait, how do you do this in this part? You're supposed to... Oh, okay, I think I see what's going on here. I could be wrong, but I think you do this. Yeah. And the level cap here is 25. Was this Discord notification? Oh, yeah. There's only one more thing I wanted to cover. Today might be a... No, I think today will be a regular length stream. Fuck it. We ball. Get Scary Face out of there, I don't care. I'm gonna be faster anyways, it's fine. Mud Bomb. No. Rock Slide, that's physical, I don't care about that. Feint Attack, nah, Knockoff is stronger and gets rid of an item, so rather have that. Do I have Surf? I don't. The only HM I don't have. I was wrong when I said I have every HM. I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm missing 3. Brave Mints and Naive Mints. Naive Mint is, I don't know why I remember so many of these natures. Naive is speed up, special defense down. And then Brave is attack up, speed down. I want to get to the level cap before I leave the area here. Amnesia, the Dark Descent. I'm gonna forego Amnesia for now. Wait, no, actually, I can get rid of Slam. I was gonna say, because if I run into Watson, I could use Mudsport and actually make use of that. That would be cool. Sucker Punch. Ooh. Get rid of Astonish for that. Bark? Nah, I don't care much for that. Moonstones. Level balls, energy roots. Full restores. I forget if level balls are calculated by percentage of relative level. So like level 2 versus level 4 is a bigger difference than level 8 versus level 6. Or if it's just absolute number sort of counted, in which case it would be the same difference. But I remember that nest balls are calculated in absolute terms, where they are most effective on Pokemon that are under level 30. Yay, item. Naughty Mint. That's not the right way. What you do is this. Yeah, there we go. Stop using Endure, please. Cosmic Power. That's probably more useful than Rock Polish, because I'm not all that fast as this guy. That's a special move. I don't care much for that. Let's have Charmeleon out front. Oh, there's more trainers. Interesting. Oh no. Switch out, switch out. That's fine. There's gonna be a heal spot in just a short while, so... Oh, jeez. I can sort of afford to get beat up by this trainer. Just a little bit. There we go. I can use this Pecha Berry. And I can get started on the next thing that I wanted to talk about. The last thing, which is also the longest thing, because holy shit, it's a policy manifesto from the Liberal Democrats. You probably remember if you've seen the Mexico elections video, where I actually also mentioned Britain, because there's an election that is happening soon. When is the UK election happening? UK general election 2024, 4th of July. That's ironic, but okay. Yeah. So it's coming up. It's pretty soon. And the Liberal Democrats are poised to actually become, I think, the second biggest party, because the Conservatives are going to get blown out so bad. I mentioned that last time. But they actually have a better platform than the Labour Party. Although that comes with an asterisk that I will talk about right now. The asterisk to that is that your platform functionally doesn't matter very much if you're not the governing party. If you're not part of the governing coalition, your platform doesn't matter all that much, because you don't really have the leverage with which to pursue it, right? If the Liberal Democrats aren't in the government, most of their policies would just sort of be a virtue signal, because it's like they can't really do anything about it. That's tends to be how governing works. But that being said, it is entirely possible that they become a part of a governing coalition or something like that, and potentially at some point in the future gain the leverage with which to affect some of those policies. Now let's go over the aforementioned policies, because they're quite good. The entire Liberal Democrat manifesto, main pledges, give everyone a right to see a general practitioner, that's GP, within 7 days or 24 hours if it's urgent, with extra doctors needed to make it happen, and by introducing a 24/7 general practitioner booking system. So this is relating to the National Health Service in Britain. Yeah. Deal. Strengthen democratic rights and participation by scrapping the Conservatives' voter ID scheme and giving 16, 17-year-olds the right to vote. Not sure how I feel about that. Although if 16 and 17 are the age at which you can be like conscripted and do a bunch of other stuff, then I think it only makes sense that you should be able to vote at that age. My instinct is that like the general age of majority should probably be about 18, but if you have it set to 16 or 17, you might as well peg the voting age there as well, because you know, we saw how that turned out when you don't do that in the Vietnam War, when in the United States the voting age was 21, but the otherwise age of majority was 18, which meant you could be conscripted at 18, and people were conscripted to fight in the Vietnam War. But they couldn't vote. They didn't have any sort of political levers by which to say, hey, don't conscript us to go die in a war that we have no that we don't support, you know. The Liberal Democrats also support a proportional representation system and local councilors and caps on donations to political parties. So making the country generally more democratic and more representative. Right now, the UK has a weird like constituency system where it's like it's more of a proportional representation system than the US has, but that's not a high bar to clear. And there's still some very weird electoral stuff that happens over there. Ooh, wait, hold on. I think there was a quest relating to this guy. Mr. Randoman. Trade a Pokemon with Mr. Randoman. Yeah. Trade one. I will trade Diglett. Enjoy. Okay. What did I get? Drowsy. Lame. Oh well. I can just replace Drowsy at the next this thing. Cool. Reform the House of Lords with a, quote, proper democratic mandate. I mean, such as reformism, I would prefer to abolish the House of Lords, but, you know, you can't do it all at once. And again, like I said, they're not going to be the governing party, so it's, you know, doesn't matter all that much. Hold big companies to account by giving them a duty to protect the environment, including banning water companies from dumping raw sewage into rivers, lakes, and coastal areas. Shit, I didn't know that wasn't illegal in Britain. All right, yeah, that's you gotta catch up on the times. You're only about 100 years behind on that one. Because, you know, that shit is illegal elsewhere. Wait, who can learn? Ah, smart cookie. He knows that Calm Mind is a really good move, so he made it 3,000 money. Alright. Immediately fix the broken relationship with Europe, forge a new partnership built on cooperation, not confrontation, and move to conclude a new comprehensive agreement that removes as many barriers to trade as possible. This is their way of saying re-enter the EU without really saying it. Because, man, leaving the EU was really a big killer to Britain's economy. It just sort of exacerbated trends that already existed in terms of, like, lack of investment and stuff. Because, like, the EU itself is a bloc, which means there are certain barriers to being an EU company and then doing business outside of the EU. Not very big ones, but they exist. And like, leaving the EU did not help Britain. I don't think that's a stretch to say or argue. Flannery, ah. Houndoom. Switch into you. Ow. Maybe that wasn't a great idea. Yeah, okay. Shadow Sneak. Okay. Nummel, I think it said. Yes. Oracle. Probably Kelly? Eh. I mean, this is a special attack, so it's all well and good. Yay. I would like to continue this adventure. What's the shortest path here? It's probably this one. Yeah, looks like it. Palm Verdant Rod. Invest in renewable power and home insulation to drive a strong economic recovery, bring down energy bills, and create clean, secure, well-paid new jobs. This comes off as more platitudinous. Investing in renewable energy obviously is a good idea. Same with home insulation, because Britain cannot fucking handle the summer heat. Reversing conservative tax cuts for the big banks, restoring bank surcharge and bank levy revenues to 2016 levels in real terms. That's not a platitude. That's a real policy thing that you can do. Raising bank taxes. Increasing the digital services tax on social media firms and other tech giants from 2% to 6%. Also a good move. Pick tea enjoyers eating good right now. You know, good changes on that front, I think. Genghis Khan. Ooh, that's good. Give me that. Catch him. Yay. Fairly reforming capital gains tax to close loopholes exploited by the super wealthy. I mean, that's better than nothing, for sure. Establish national and local citizens' assemblies to give people real involvement in the decisions needed to tackle climate change. This is really good, and it's also insane that it's insane to me that that didn't already exist. The fact that there weren't, like, the local elected governments and citizens' assemblies and whatever at the local level. Because we have that in the United States. It's kind of fucking wild. One HBS. That's perfectly fine. Oh. Grass flank. It's probably more useful than drowsy. Wait, actually, I want to find out. I want to get everybody to the level cap first. Fire Fang. I don't care much about that. Signal beam. Perfect. Get rid of that. Restore the requirement that every new car and small van sold from 2030 is zero emission. Investing in active travel and public transport and electrify Britain's railways. I like the investing in public transit. Don't know how I feel about the like zero emission cars and vans and stuff. I guess if you can do it, then theoretically, but cars and vans are not the like making them all electric vehicles or zero emissions is not really gonna fix the problem. Public transit's gonna do more for you in that department. Forget double hit for that. Meeting the UK's commitment under the Paris Agreement to reduce emissions by at least 68% from 1990 levels before 2030. Okay. Mental health hubs for young people in every community. Introducing a 4% tax. Oh, actually, before the 4% tax, introducing regular mental health checkups at key points in people's lives when they're most vulnerable to mental ill health. So basically strengthening the mental health safety net in addition to repairing the NHS where possible. Ditto. Well, I'll catch it, but I'm not going to use it. Uh-oh. Yawned. Forget amnesia. Shadow Ball. This ain't Gen 3. That's a physical move. I don't care what Hypno learns. I'm not going to actually use it. Chip away. Through the foe's stat changes. That could be useful. But no. Now the 4% tax on the share buyback schemes of FTSE 100 listed companies to incentivize productive investment, job creation, and economic growth. This is the most wishy-washy one so far, because you should really just ban stock buybacks. Stock buybacks were illegal in the US until relatively recently, and there's really not a terribly good reason to have them. They don't do anything except for concentrate more wealth at the top, which is the last fucking thing that we need in any country. Flame Burst. Ooh, Flame Burst is a great move. Fix the broken statutory pay system by making it available to more than 1 million workers earning less than £123 a week, most of whom are women. Woke. Unemployment insurance for women? Woke. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Aligning the rate with the national minimum wage. Oh, statutory pay. Okay, yeah, sick pay. Make payments available from the first day of missing work rather than the fourth. That's also kind of crazy that you don't get sick pay if you're sick from work unless you're sick for more than 4 days. Acrobatics. Ooh. That. Ooh. Nah, I like the leech seed sleep powder set. Dizzy punch. May confuse. Or just big boy punch. I'm gonna forget the mega punch. Everybody's level 35. And there you go. Jump up. Nice. Up to 85 Pokemon registered now. That's cool. Supporting small employers with statutory sick pay costs, consulting with the best way to do this. Now, ordinarily, I'm not a huge fan of subsidizing businesses, but if it's not international businesses, I'm more okay with it, right? Subsidizing, like, multinational corporate giants, nuh-uh. Don't ever do that, ever. Terrible idea. But if there are smaller employers that could, that do offer real services, because this is a grift economy. The only real services that are going to be provided are most likely by small employers in your area that's like, I don't know, a local hardware shop or something. Like, that's the only real economic production that's happening. Subsidizing the smaller businesses in a way that helps workers that are out sick is a good thing. Now, obviously, there's, you know, that should just be a stepping stone to promoting unionization and strengthening the foothold that workers have in the workplace, including at the small business level. But it's certainly a better thing than not having it. Introduce free personal care. Now, that's it for the statutory sick pay system. Now we're on to introduce free personal care based on the model introduced by the Liberal Democrats in government in Scotland in 2002. Oh, shit. So that provision is based on need, not ability to pay. Yeah, this is, Britain has been taking the America route of healthcare equals you have to have money. Otherwise, you die, I guess. Create a social care workforce plan, establish a Royal College of Care Workers to improve recognition and career progression, introduce a higher carer's minimum wage. Oh, that's a separate thing? Fuck, dude. Yeah, creating a stronger social safety net is good. And I guess, you know, creating a new department or whatever of healthcare workers is always good. Assuming they fund it properly. Just got clapped hard. All 4 players on the enemy team got full diamond and a live shirt with rockets. Ain't no way I was gonna speedrun that in time. Yeah, that is a certified ain't no way. I've seen how PvP goes. That shit is rough post 1.9, you know. It makes it even more lopsided if you're behind because it's like the pace is so slow. And then when you get overwhelmed, there's like even less that you can do. Sludge Bomb, Naughty Mint. Establish a cross-party commission to forge long-term agreement on sustainable funding for social care. I assume this means like social workers and stuff, which is good. Or potentially mental health care too. Minister for tackling loneliness. That's it. That's the whole bullet point. It's really funny, but also like they might be cooking. They might be. You know, I'm not 100% sure, but it's possible that they are cooking. Get rid of that. What's the Pokemon I haven't encountered yet? There's still a question mark there. I don't know what Pokemon that is. Castform, okay. Well, I'm never going to use that little bastard, but I at least have him, and that brings me up to 87. Education. Now this, for me, this is like one of the most low ball, like low-hanging fruit policies. It is so easy to get education right. Put a dedicated mental health professional in every school. Boom, easy W. Increase funding per pupil above the rate of inflation and end crumbling schools and repair backlog. Easy W. Funding per pupil. Shield Axe PvP is something else. Yeah, it really is. Introduce a tutoring guarantee for every disadvantaged pupil. Easy W. Invest in high quality EY education. I'm assuming this means like early years or something. 3 to 5 extra hours for disadvantaged students. A tripling of early year per pupil funding to £1,000 a year. Easy W again. Create lifelong new skills grant. Lifelong skills grant. Giving all adults £5,000 to spend on education and training, aim to increase to $10,000 in the future. Colossal W. This is actually something that Thomas Piketty talked about, the concept of capital endowments for everybody for finishing school. Basically, a way to encourage people, one of the ways that you can encourage people to seek higher education, first, obviously, is to have it be free at the point of service and whatnot, to have like free higher education stuff, which they do in a lot of European countries, not the UK, I think. But another way that you can do that is say, hey, now that you're done with college, here's $10,000. Go do whatever you want to do with yourself, right? And that's the reason for that. It's kind of like the same principle behind universal basic income, except it's actually smart as opposed to being dumb. Universal basic income doesn't really work because it's supposed to patch up the gaps in a failing social safety net. This is supposed to complement a social safety net that already exists because it's a one-time payment meant to basically give somebody a head start once they are done with college and as they're entering the workforce. In addition to all of the other social safety benefits that are presumably there. That way you get the initial circulation of money in people's lives. It makes it makes economies much more active, and that's good for the health of a country overall. Yeah, but it's a little bit different from UBI in that respect because UBI is like a part of a social safety net that like functionally draws away from other areas, and this wouldn't really be part of that. This would be part of the education system rather than a like standalone program, if that makes sense. What Pokemon is even coming out? Oh, Sneasel. Okay. I might regret this. I regret this. Fuck it, Signal Beam. Dang, that's unfortunate. What's up, Team Aqua? Oh, shit. I didn't see what Pokemon that was because I was speeding up. Okay. Azumarill. Well, I can use this. That's all well and good. Alright, wow. This is more difficult than I expected it to be. Rest stop. Yes. This might be the earliest I get eliminated in a run, not gonna lie. Now let's see. Families, children, and young people. Extend free school meals to all children in poverty with an ambition to extend them to all primary school children when the public finances allow. Easy W. Massive W. Appoint a cabinet minister for children and young people. That seems pretty standard. Give parents genuine flexibility and choice in the crucial early months by doubling statutory maternity and shared parental pay to £350 a week and introducing an extra use it or lose it month for fathers and partners paid at 90% of earnings. Massive W. This would be a massive benefit to the paid parental leave system, enable people to spend more time with their families if they're young parents and all that. Really good idea, I think. Make all parental pay and leave day one rights and extend them to self-employed parents. Okay, so this basically means that, like, first of all, the government will subsidize your time off if you're self-employed in some respect, which is great. Because, you know, usually if you're self-employed, you have to pay for everything out of your own pocket. There are complications with that. But also there are some tricky things that corporations try to do when they technically comply with like paid leave laws, but they say like you only get these benefits after X, Y, or Z amount of time working at this company. So this policy, if implemented, would say no. You have to let people have these rights from the get-go. You don't get to like string them along for 3 months. You know, because sometimes, you know, if a corporation wanted to be really fucking scummy, what they could do is just hire part-timers that are never on the job for long enough, or seasonal workers that aren't on the job for long enough to get those benefits. You know, either in terms of hours, or if it's like these benefits activate after 3 months, but your temporary working schedule is only for 3 months, and then you're done. Battle items. Oh, I want to, I gotta use some of these. Oh, that was special defense, not, special attack. Either way, I think that's fine. Genius Feather, that's special attack. Okay, there we go. Wait, this attack down? Speed up? That's kind of dumb. Let's instead give you a... All these are not good for jump love. Speed up, special defense down. Attack up, speed down. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that very much. Naughty Mint. Probably... Naive Mint, it would be the best one I could think of for this guy. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Expand opportunities for young people to study, teach, and volunteer abroad by returning to the Erasmus Plus program as an associated country. Very cool. More. It seems like this is more education stuff as well. Teaching recruitment crisis. Oh boy. Reform school teachers review body to make it properly independent of government. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, I don't know, like, if that means privatization, then that's really, really bad, actually, but I don't know how you would privatize that even, so I think that it's more just a, like, this is a public body, but it's not, like, elected government or whatever. I think that there are entities like that in the US, too. Administratively, it's a complicated thing, I think, but it exists. It's a thing. Funding teacher training properly. Fuck yeah, W. Introduce clear, high-quality plan of professional development for teachers. That's kind of a platitude. Standing commission cross-party to broaden curriculum. Again, platitudinous. Improve vocational education quality. Platitude. Strengthen careers advice. Platitude. Expand provision of extracurricular new free entitlement for disadvantaged children. Now that is something. More extracurricular programs and after-school stuff where kids can like, you know, engage with their peers for free. And I think that's needed. I think that is needed. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff here. In fact, I don't think I'm going to get through it all in time. I will go through and I'll pick like one from each category, right? Now that I've read through most of them. Let's go to the this is the just finished the teaching recruitment crisis category. Pensions and safety net. What's one that looks good here? Tackle child poverty by removing the 2-child limit and the benefit cap. All right, awesome. So this is one of the things that also plagues the American welfare system, is that it's kind of a debt trap, where there are so many means tests and limits that, like, functionally, if you're on welfare, you're stuck. You know, like, you could be making, very easily be making too much money to benefit from welfare, and if you were earning just more than enough, just more than what you would need to benefit from welfare, then you would actually be, like, fucked. Properly fucked. You know, you'd just be poor again, basically. It wouldn't be good. I'm probably gonna get blown up by this, this guy. Yep, this is not good. I 'Cause 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 ' Acrobatics. Ow. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do this. Yeah. Oh my god, that was so close. Got a gym badge, but now I'm down to 1 Pokemon. Oh boy. Wrong Pokemon. Pokemon Lab. Now, crime and policing. Restoring proper community policing where officers are visible, trusted, and focused on preventing and solving crimes, especially rape and other violent crime. This is kind of a platitude, but it is good that they're focusing on this instead of petty property crime, because that's like just the recipe for over-policing, broken windows policing, and poverty getting worse, right? Oh, wait, actually, here's another one that's worth mentioning that I probably should have mentioned instead. Breaking the cycle of reoffending by improving rehabilitations in prison and on release and strengthening the supervision of offenders in the community. Yeah. Kind of a platitude, but it's a good direction, if nothing else. Natural environment. What do we got? Pass a Clean Air Act based on World Health Organization guidelines enforced by a new air quality agency. Wow, they are really far behind. We did this in the 1970s. And of course, they mentioned again the sewage stuff from before. Food and farming. I don't know if there's anything good to say about this one. Yeah, most of this is framed as support for farmers, which I don't particularly care for. Because by farmers, they don't mean farm workers. Farmers means the people that own the farms. Housing. Abolishing residential leaseholds and capping ground rents to a nominal fee so that everybody has control over their property. Interesting. This sounds like kind of a rent control thing. Increasing building of new homes to 380,000 a year across the UK, including 150,000 social homes. That's definitely ambitious, but if they can do it, then this would be like incredible for the UK. Communities and local government. Give communities more control over the number of second homes and short-term lets in their areas. Ensure local authorities have the powers and resources they need to tackle these kinds of problems. That's actually really important. People underestimate the importance of communities being gentrified from without, not just from people moving in, but for people buying up properties that they don't even live in, right? There are some cities in Europe that have been absolutely ruined by Airbnb and short-term rentals, and it's been like, it's just been bad all around. So if you can get rid of that, if you pass certain laws, say like you can't have a second property in this respect, or like you can't really you can't do these short-term rentals here, then obviously you're going to lose your Airbnb business. But this might be one of the most revolutionary policies I've seen on a manifesto, especially from liberals, who ordinarily are all for protecting landlords. You know, transport, EV stuff. Let's see. Boost bus services by giving local authorities more powers to franchise services and simplifying funding so that bus routes can be restored for or new routes added where there's local need, especially in rural areas. This seems pretty good. Not, I mean, again, a little bit platitudinous, and they also mentioned that cycling should be a priority. The focus on public transit, I think, is key as well. In any like communications and transport department, you have to focus on public transit. Most Dutch people are now out of the center of Amsterdam. Most of the people who live there now are stone people from other countries. Yeah, yeah, that shit kills city life. And I think there should be, if you're looking for any chance to get involved in like local politics, a good place to start would be to try to influence the local government, or try to like attend the town hall meetings or whatever it is, and ask your local government representatives to do something about the Airbnb rentals and stuff, because that kills downtown areas. It makes it like impossible to live there. It makes it a huge fucking mess, and it drives poverty way up, because the prices of short-term rentals affect the prices of other rentals and properties in the city. Airbnb gentrifying the center of a city with short-term rentals that nobody's living in makes life more expensive for people who actually live in the city, you know? Especially considering that a lot of people who get short-term rentals in Europe are American tourists, and American tourists are susceptible to be overcharged for stuff, because the cost of living is actually higher in America than it would be somewhere like the Netherlands or France or Germany. And that would have a spillover effect. Tourism, by way of people staying at short-term rentals, would actually just like hardcore make life way too expensive in a city center, or in the city in general. This has happened with this has happened with a lot of places in third world countries. It's one of the reasons that tourism is such an insidious business, is because it prices out the people who have lived there for fucking forever. You know, like rent prices in Marrakesh in Morocco, a third world country, are now about like almost the same as rent prices in the city where I live in America, which is a sentence that I should never be able to say and it be correct. The next most gentrified place in Morocco is like Casablanca, and there the rents are like a quarter of what they are here. You know? That's just a drastic example, but like in European countries, the same shit applies. And you know, Airbnb is part of that cycle. You can break that cycle by or at least severely weaken it by taking Airbnb out of the equation there. I don't like the concept of short-term rentals. I think, you know, hotels should be their own thing. I really don't like Airbnb style rentals of apartments and houses, because it's like it's just the logical endpoint of like housing as a speculative investment, right? Nobody actually lives here. This is not for you to live in. This is for me to charge somebody rent for 3 weeks while they're on vacation, and then like hold it up for the rest of the year and collect passive interest or whatever off of it, or some shit like that. But I've ranted long enough about housing, culture, media, and sport. Investing in leisure centers, swimming pools, and other grassroots facilities and supporting community sports clubs. Fuck yes, this is another huge thing. You know, a lot of this revolves around like the professional area of sports, but investing in the community artifices of sports is really big for boosting community engagement and activity, because community centers and you know, sports arenas and like fields and courts are usually free, and it's an opportunity for people to go out and about and do stuff, uh, and it provides a much more vibrant community, because these are third places. These are third places that I guess you wouldn't otherwise have in the UK, or I guess you wouldn't have as many of. So that's good. And of course, if they're public services, they'd be funded by taxes, which are progressively slanted, i.e., rich people would be paying more than poor people. Sorry, I've hung up on that long enough. Let's keep going for a little bit. Two items here. Sure, I'll catch Slowpoke. I need it anyways. Jolly nature? That sucks. I'm gonna give it, I'll give it quiet. Because quiet is the opposite. Lunatone, hey! No nickname. Neutral nature, that's perfectly fine. Raft rig, don't mind if I do. No nickname for you either. Special attack up, speed down, not quite what I want. I think I would rather have something like defense up, attack down. I'll use the Boldman. Discharge, perfect. Water Pulse, sure. Zen Headbutt, no, not super interested. Slack off. I forget Headbutt for that. Psychic, yes, of course. Heal block, no. Stone Edge, nah. Double hit. No, I already have Stomp. Stomp is way better. Sure, Crunch. Yay! Slowbro evolved. I don't want to learn Withdrawal, I don't think. Don't care too much about it. No Future Sight, no Baton Pass, thank you very much. Ooh! Execute. Sure. Very Psychic type heavy team, but I think it's pretty good. Takedown. No, I don't care for Takedown. Amnesia. Now there's something. Hold on. Let's get rid of Slack Off. Solar Beam. Sure. Beats Worry Seed. Do I have a Leaf Stone? I do not. Okay, so I just have an Execute on my team then. Cool. Now here's a big issue for Britain that they've been circling the drain over, much like the U.S. Immigration and asylum. I'm gonna read more than one from this one. And the Conservatives, quote, hostile environment, unquote, and invest instead in officers, training, and technology to tackle smuggling, trafficking, and modern slavery. Scrap the Conservatives' Illegal Migration Act and their Rwanda scheme, uphold the Refugee Convention, and provide safe and legal routes to sanctuary for refugees, helping to prevent dangerous channel crossings. There we go, and that's important. Lift the ban on asylum seekers working if they have been on if they have been waiting for a decision for more than 3 months, enabling them to support themselves, integrate in their communities, and contribute to the economy. That is so fucking important. A lot of the anti-immigrant sentiment in Europe is driven by a vicious cycle where immigrants come to a certain country because they're fleeing disaster in their home country, and they live there, but they are rejected by the local community because the local community is fucking racist, and that radicalizes them, and that further justifies the rejection by the local community. It feeds back on itself in a way that just makes life worse for everybody. And we saw a similar thing in the United States, but to a way lesser degree, because immigrants in America integrate way quicker than immigrants in Europe because there's less of that like racist streak, right? A lot of Hispanic Americans you would just think of as Americans here, or at least we would, you know, people don't typically say, oh yeah, he's Puerto Rico's a part of America. People wouldn't usually just identify somebody as Mexican if they've lived here their whole lives, they speak perfect English and whatever. They would say Mexican American, right? The American is the operative part of that because, like, of course they're American. You know? But yeah, that's the vicious cycle, and the Liberal Democrats taking a step to end that. This is so many steps up from what any other liberal party in Europe is prepared to offer, like, at any time ever. It's actually kind of crazy how good this is. And this is why I said that they're more of a social democratic party than a liberal party. You know, even though social democrats are also liberals, it's like as close to not liberalism that you can get in that spectrum. Rights and equality. Champion the Human Rights Act. Very nice. Thank you. Scrap the conservatives' draconian anti-protest laws, restoring pre-existing protections for both peaceful assembly and public safety, and immediately halt the use of live facial recognition surveillance by the police and private companies. Holy shit! I did not realize that was happening in Britain. That's pretty bad. Yeah. Okay. Man, so much of this platform is like, wow, this is such a great platform because things are so shit in Britain. It's really easy to say, yeah, what if we didn't do these incredibly shitty things? Like, damn. Now, political platform. Introduce proportional representation by single transferable vote for electing MPs and local councillors in England. Very cool. Scrapping the voter ID stuff, 16, 17-year-olds, I touched on that already. Now defense. Let's see. Controlling arms exports to countries with poor human rights records. Well, that's something. That's, hey, that's more than I can say for America, that's for sure. But, you know, I don't know if that actually means anything. What I think is more interesting is the, let's see, the long-term ambition of increasing regular troop numbers back to over 100,000. I think that's like probably the most problematic and conservative thing on the Liberal Democrats list here. Although it is possible to do that in a way that makes sense. You know, like if you incentivize people in a positive way by saying, hey, look, these things are expensive, so the state will give you extra subsidization to do them if you do like a tour or 2 tours in the military, right? If you do that, then you'll get a lot of recruitment because people are after that subsidization from the state. They'll have a motivation to do that stuff instead of what the conservatives are doing, which is like, hey, what if we required all young adults to serve? Like, what the fuck? No. You know, the U.S., funnily enough, does a version of that, the policy of like incentivizing people to join the military with certain benefits. If you join the military in the U.S., and you do like a tour of service or whatever, your college tuition will be paid in full. Like you can go to college for free. And it's a really strong incentive for people to join the military in America. It's part of the reason that the American military has remained so big and so disproportionately young as well. English people are proud of their history, but we're a little too confident in the might of Britain. Turns out the economy of Russia is doing better than the one have a Brexit. Yeah, that's kind of crazy that the Russian economy is like more active than the British economy right now. Really not good. But you know, there's a lot in this platform that could potentially fix some of that stuff, which is, you know, it's pretty good. Oh. Guy wants to fight. Alright. Items. Quick balls, ethers, very nice. So then, international. Liberal rules-based international order. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. Fix the UK's broken relationship with Europe, forge a new partnership, build on cooperation. Yeah, they've that bullet point was earlier. Here we go. This is a big one. Advocate for an immediate bilateral ceasefire in the Israel-Gaza conflicts to resolve the humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza, get the hostages out, and provide the space to reach a 2-state solution based on 1967 borders with security and dignity for Israelis and Palestinians. A little bit of both sidesism and, you know, whatever, but that is a clear and workable policy goal, and I think it is good in with respect to, like, way better than what's happening now, way better than even what's been happening for the past several decades. And way better than the current, like, American line on the issue. Joe Biden just recently took up the cause of a ceasefire, and even then it was like trying to do the thing where he puts it on Hamas or whatever, puts the onus on Hamas to like, accept the ceasefire when really Israel's the one holding up the process. But yeah, pretty good platform from the Liberal Democrats. Very, very cool, I think. Love balls? There's nothing really there. Alright, let's average chili route. Oh boy. What's this guy got? Oregon. Eradicate, Skitty. Okay, doesn't matter too much. All well and good. I'm gonna need a heal for sure. Helio. What other Pokemon can I find here? Uh-oh. Lapras, okay. No, fucking no. I should just go up and down instead of side to side. Okay, Matang. I'm definitely gonna use Matang. Wait, actually, if I'm gonna use Matang, I should save that for last. Yeah, I'll catch this right now. And don't intend to use it, really. And then I'll KO this guy, so I can get some experience. Blizzard. Well, not gonna use it, so don't matter. Alright, nice. Pokedex filled. Alright, Matang. Join the team. Yeah, but yeah, the Liberal Democrats, very strong platform. Probably the best platform that you could feasibly get out of a liberal party. But ultimately, like I said, it does come with the asterisk that they are not a governing party, and thus, like, wouldn't really have the power to implement a lot of those policies, unless, you know, the labor is in a vulnerable enough position that they have to work with the Liberal Democrats, or if you know, something along those lines happens. It's like, it might have even been, it might be too little too late for this election, we'll see, but, you know, certainly it's better that they have all of this on their platform than not, because what this signals to me is that right now all of these policies in Britain are politically popular, right? That's why, like, a political party would put all this stuff on their manifesto. Even if all of it is a virtue signal, then that at least means that most of those policies, if not all of them, are virtues to be signaled to people. People like that. And that's going to matter insofar as political pressure. It's kind of like, it's an interesting sort of political barometer, where, like, if people are able to put any sort of pressure on the politicians in Britain from below, you know, via protest or strikes or whatever, then it would have potentially positive consequences. And from a more optimistic perspective, if it's not too little too late for the elections and the Liberal Democrats get enough seats, then they will have a shot at getting some of those policies passed. Gonna go, have a good one, laters. See you later. Have a good one. Hammer arm. Nah, I'm good. But yeah, genuinely one of the most impressive social democratic platforms that I've seen in a while. The only thing that I think was missing here was union protections and stuff like that. I didn't see that much. I lost my train of thought there. Sorry, I was checking my email. Might be. Ooh, 95 entries in the National Pokedex. That's pretty good. Oh, what nature does this guy have, too? Defense down, special defense up. Not the worst nature, but not great either. Let me use the Adamant Mint, so he can be an absolute monster. Yeah, look at that. I wish I could find a leaf stone somewhere around here. That'd be pretty nice. Speak of the devil. Yay! Learn Stomp. Effectiveness varies with the held berry. Alright, I won't learn Stomp then. I will simply give it a berry, I guess. I'll give you this. Yeah, Frostberry. Okay. Whiscash. I have a grass type. Nice. Get that guy out of here. Discharge. Okay. What's up here? There's got to be, like, items and stuff up here. Maybe. We'll see. Helipbird. Can handle that. Ursula, Kelly can handle that. Oh, there's an item here. That's pretty convenient. Sableye, I can stay in for that. Growlithe, I probably should switch for that. Okay, there we go. Cool. Let's cut this tree down. And this one, too. Any way to get back up there? No, so I gotta go this way. Long way around, basically. Show me the item, please. Ah, little tuber kid. Probably gonna have some water types, so somebody that can deal with that stuff. Or maybe not. Okay. That's fine either way. Well, it's okay. I think I still get a free heal coming up. I haven't used the one free heal per run that you get from the nurse right before the powerful trainer. Rowette berries, Chesto berries, and Oka berries. This might be a bad decision, or maybe not. Or maybe yes, but I didn't get punished for it all that hard. Okay. We're good, we're good. $96, alright. Mart rest stop, or battle prep rest stop. Probably Mart rest stop. Name Raider. Yeah, let's, Pokeballs, that's TMs. This is what? Healing items? Yeah, I guess what good is the money if you don't use it, right? Let's buy a couple hyper potions. Let's buy 3. I will buy 5 of each of these kinds of heals. Bring myself up to 5 at the very least. There we go. And that's about as much as I can justify. Let's go. A mighty trainer. And yeah, I need healing. Free heal. Alright, sick. Oh, no, I don't want a glimpse of the future for all that much money. Alright, everybody's level 45. Let's fuck it. Oh, the flying type. Let's go. Tropius. I would benefit from an ice type move right now, but I don't have it, so. IBM, you're up. Flagar? No, I'll switch. I'll switch. I'd rather play the type chart here than risk it. I think I would much rather play the type chart than risk it. Oh, Ledian, you got the short end of the stick, eh? Alright. Nice. Good luck in your future battles. Quest completed. I have 4 badges. Alright, cool. Beat all 8 gym leaders. Defeat the 8th gym. Let's see. Collector Plus. Ooh. I'm very close to beating Collector Plus, which is... Safari upgrade unlocks new quests. Ooh. Fun. Exit a rest stop with 50,000 in your pocket. I want to do this one at some point. That would be great. What's the shortest path here? It'd probably be this way. But yeah. You just skip that. And I'd rather take this because it gives me the opportunity to catch more Pokemon. Yeah. Wigglypuff. Hero. Catch it, why not? Alright. Nope. We're good. What else we got? Castform. Oh, wait, I should be, maybe I should be leveling up a bit? Maybe. I'll do that now. Yeah. No, I don't want Aqua Ring. Leaf Storm. You know what? Maybe I might go for Leaf Storm. I honestly might. Just because it's a good nuke. Yeah, I'll do that. Executor is too vulnerable to certain moves for me to really be confident in Solar Beam as a grass-type attacking move. I'd rather just bring it in once, fire off Leaf Storm, and that be it, basically. You know? Still haven't encountered the 4th Pokemon. Hydro Pump. No. Magic Room. What? Old items lose their effects for 5 turns. You know what? Sure. Get rid of Embargo for that. Psychic. Ah, perfect. Good move. And also a good move. Is there a trainer on this route? It doesn't seem like it. Ah, here we go. Letty in the last Pokemon. 99! Oh! So close, man. I'm not gonna get it this run, am I? Unfortunate. I should have gone one of the longer ways. Dang. Iron Defense. You know what? Sure. I think I'd rather have that than Agility. Because, you know, he's a tank is what he's supposed to be. Lunatone. This is risky, but this is the only type of effectiveness I really have here. Dunsparce? Sure. Rock Incense. That boosts rock type moves, I think. Okay, there we go. 155. Rain Dance. No, I don't think I want a rain team. I'll be real. Okay, here's some more trainers coming up. Dream Balls, Incense. More Dream Balls. Cool. IBM, let's have you out front as I go challenge this guy. Probably a good decision. Yeah, probably the best decision I could have made here. Okay. Give me plenty of money. How much money do I have? Only 14,000. Okay. I'm gonna have to be way stingier on a future run to get that 50,000 number. Sassy Mints. Okay. Battle Prep or Mart. Probably Battle Prep is what I want to go for. Anything interesting here? Not particularly. What do I have in the way of, like, items that would give me money? Star piece, which I think is only a couple thousand each. Really not much. Okay. Then I can just focus on buying some stuff. Let's actually, I'll sell these star pieces. So I have 18,000. I'll buy 2 irons. Yes. And 2 calciums. And I want to use them, respectively, on you and one of you. You've got better speed and a wider move pool, but I think I'm gonna use it on Slowbro. Yeah. Do I have any super potions? No, but I have Moo Milk. Use that. Alright. Let's see if I can hack it. I fought the fire type already, so... Ooh, psychic type. Alright, this actually works out quite well. Bullet punch. Oh my god! Oh my god! What? What happened? Referee, get out there. Stomp. Okay. Starmie? Slow King. This is a good opportunity to let off that nuke. Yeah. Okay, good. Perfect. Wobbuffet actually can't do anything to me. So I'm gonna take the time to actually heal Lantern. Where's the antidote? Here it is. There we go. Nice and easy. Destiny Bond? Yeah, it's cute. Oh wait, he has Shadow Tag, doesn't he? Please get confused. Eh, there we go. No more Destiny Bond for you. You'd probably be good for this. Yeah, okay, that works. Pretty well, in fact. R.I.P. Metagross? Oh, man. Here I was thinking it'd be a veritable VIP, and it didn't last very long at all. Okay. I'm gonna go through this next route, and then I think I'm gonna end it for this stream. Calm, rugged route. These two should be the easier routes, so I might just take that. Yeah, I'll do that. I think it doesn't really matter that much which route you take. You still get some nice items and Pokemon available to you. Heracross. I love Heracross. Heracross might be one of my favorite bug and, like, one of my favorite bug types and favorite fighting types. Like, I love it so much. Of course, because it's female. Hera. Yay! I completed a quest. Or is it Collector Plus? Yeah! Look at that. 5,000 money, Mew, Safari upgrade, unlock new quests. Sick. One faint whilst fighting a wild Wobbuffet. Okay. I should try for that. I could try for that this run, but I don't know if I'm gonna find Wobbuffet. What nature does this have? Speed up, special defense. That's actually fine, I think. Do I have anything that could make it better? What mints do I have? Bold, adamant. Naughty, relaxed. That's what it has already. Brave. I think I'm gonna go adamant. I would rather have the special defense stat. Even though, like, a literal stiff breeze could blow this guy over because he's weak to the flying type, but... Or she. Whatever. Look, I use he as the default. It's gender neutral. You guys know what I meant. It's like guy is gender neutral or whatever. Although I should probably get better at just defaulting to they. Charge. I don't think I care that much for that. I think I'd rather have Thunder Wave. Wait, what moves do you have? I forgot. Or I didn't check. Respectable. Hell yeah. So I don't think I need to go for any more of the collector objectives. I think I've fulfilled all those. I'll have to Raptor Rig out front. It's faster. I have an electric type. I don't have a steel type. I might benefit from that. In fact, I might want to replace Girafarig. I have 4 psychic types. Holy shit. I am very vulnerable to dark types. Problem is, these are also... Ooh. Pupitar. Hold on. I'll catch you and replace Girafarig. Or replace that. No, I'll replace Lunatone with Pupitar. Soon to be Tyranitar. There we go. Release. Nope. Neutral nature, that's perfectly fine. Ow. Jeez. Stone Edge. Ooh, baby. Stone Edge. I love Stone Edge. I love Earthquake more, though. Yay, Tyranitar. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Who else can show up? Medicham? Okay, not super interested. I like the rotation of Pokemon that they've got going on. That can show up here. Pretty good. Now let's go through and fight the trainers here. And then after this route, I will be done with stream. Wait, wrong ledge. This is the only trainer here. Ow. Holy shit. Psych up. Don't care too much about that. Swalot. You can handle that. That's fine. Either way. Nuke time. I was slower, I guess. Okay. Fortunately, I think there's a rest stop after the next route or two. Oh wait, there's more, isn't there? Oh no, this is it. Okay. Citrus berries? Yes. God, I hope I get to hold on to those. Anyways. I finished that route. I finished a couple of quests this time. And this has been a good stream. I'll see y'all next time. Who do I want to raid this time? Cody. Spacey's grind for Tipped Off. Oh yeah, Tipped Off is coming up this weekend. Tournament. Let's raid Cody. Let's raid Cody Flop. Nice. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back in a couple days. It's been great. I'm loving the pace of streaming where I feel more in control. It's real good. See you then.